Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video. On Solana, I wanted to do an update here. It's going to be a pretty important update because Solana at this point of time is at a crucial level, at least in my opinion, right? So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about whether it's likely we're going to hold this, just in general, what to expect from Solana here, what you need to know. We'll talk a little bit about the fundamentals. And that seems like a whole lot, but I'll try to do it in a short video, all right, so that it doesn't take up too much of your time. So let's get right into it. So the situation for Solana right now is not amazing. It's definitely much worse. It's not much worse, but it's worse than the last time we covered Solana, right? Because the last time we covered Solana, I think, was on Sunday, and then we actually had a decent bounce here. You can actually see we were able to break above this level right here, which I now highlighted in green. I think this is the most important level. We managed to break above 140 right here, 142. We managed to break above the POC, which is right here at 144. So we got a bullish breakout. Momentum was still relatively low, but that wasn't a problem, because if the momentum is low and you still get a breakout, you can actually see that as bullish. And then at the same point of time, which is still the case right now, the fundamentals were developing relatively well as well. Total value locked yesterday and the day before was holding up relatively well. DEX trading volumes are much higher than they were in September. They're lower than in July, but still. So in general, the fundamentals for Solana don't look bad here. But purely technically, they're just now the lack of momentum does mean something. All right, because where you see other altcoins performing relatively well, not all of them, all right, so most of the altcoins are still down, but you see some altcoins like Phantom, Eigenlayer, they're performing, quite well regarding the circumstances. But then if you look at Solana against Bitcoin, that was also relatively strong on Sunday, on Monday, and that has also turned sour a bit here. It's no longer bullish on the lower time frames. This doesn't look great, right? There's a little bit of momentum brewing here, so maybe that leads to anything, but so far it hasn't led to anything. So what you see is that Solana, the only times that Solana gets very bullish if there's momentum coming in and it's performing well against Bitcoin. And at this point of time, that's just not the case. All right. So what's going to be crucial to look at today, while Bitcoin is also exerting a little bit of bearish pressure, to be honest, even though Bitcoin is not bearish, but it's especially when Bitcoin doesn't move up and Solana against Bitcoin, the pair drops down, then that's still bearish for Solana, right? So that still means that Solana is losing momentum, and it has to do with the Bitcoin dominance as well. So what we need to see is two things. First of all, Solana needs to be able to hold this level right here between 140 and 142. If we drop down below that, it's going to be much more likely that we'll drop back down to the bottom of the range here, right here, like this. So we need to hold that level, and if we're going to be able to hold that level, then we'll just consolidate up here. Then we need momentum, we need open interest to actually start increasing to get up to the top right here. So for now, given the fact that we actually did get a solid breakout with volume, not momentum, but with volume. Given that this is the case and that ultimately I am still bullish on Bitcoin, excuse me, I think this is the most likely scenario. But this is not something this is not certain enough that I would buy Solana right now. All right, so if you want to buy Solana, wait for some momentum to kick in, because yes, I do think this is most likely, but realistically, from current prices, both ways are definitely still possible, including the drop below 140. So keep an eye on that level. That's what I think you need to know right now to be prepared about what can happen to Solana. So if you do have any questions, let me know. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.